Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind morning show.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Here we go again. Man, I was moving my damn mic. Listen, welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Cut that rain out. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We here every Monday through Friday at 9:15 to 11:30. Or before. Who knows? Listen, today is a good day. Today is the day that the Lord has provided. No, let me not get into that. Shout out to the Gas Station Chronicles. I have none because I don't got no gas neither. I was gonna stop this morning, but I thought no. I just wanted to get here and beat Shani here.
And we are so appreciative of that.
Yeah, shout out to Vontae Simon of Soul TV.
Soul, wait, it's Soul TV. I got you.
Yeah.
Vontae.
Mm-hmm.
I am so happy to be here this morning.
Are you?
Yes.
Why you watch me eat my oatmeal?
Because unlike you, I will say God is good and God is good all the time because He is. And it's a beautiful day. We're alive. Everything works the way it's supposed to work. Things are melting, but it's gonna snow again, so don't get too comfortable. It's the winter.
It's gonna snow again, and I'm not gassy. No, I'm not. Listen. Lake always just trying to start stuff. You know, she don't got nothing else to do. She be acting like she got a job.
I love Lake. Don't talk about Lake.
Okay.
Lake is our information station. She 10 toes down. I love her.
Good morning, Lake.
Except for that one toe she got is crooked.
That's what I'm gonna call Lake 10 toes down.
Okay.
Cause she's
and
crooked. Everything. Whatever it is, at least she got toes. Hello.
That part.
Yeah, that'd be bold. Brother catch diabetes, don't have no toes no more.
Well, that's not funny because that happened to a friend of mine. So little health announcement. Be careful with that sugar.
It's sugar.
When you get diagnosed, go to the doctor. Take your health seriously. If you get a diagnosis that you are pre-diabetic, it is time to make a change. If you get a diagnosis that you are diabetic, it is time to make a change. I hate so badly that I hear a lot of men more than women when they get diagnosed with different ailments. They'll say, "Well, some gonna take me out of here, so I might as well. You gonna die from something." Yeah. And it's like you say that until you're dying,
right?
Until you get emphysema because you've been drinking too much, and you get lung, different things going on with your lungs because of abuse of, anything in excess is abuse of your body.
True.
So we need to take our health more seriously. And I say this to the younger people, do it while you're young, because everybody want to wait till they 50 years old and then want to make a change when you could just have a nice, clean lifestyle. And that's what we want to promote here at the Rise and Grind show and here at Podcastic is live healthy, live, you gotta live, ain't nothing wrong with having a cheeseburger, some pizza and some things from time to time, but do things in moderation and keep yourself healthy.
Yeah, you have to.
Pay attention
That's our new motto
to
for
prevention.
2026.
Pay attention to prevention. I'm 54 and I'm sitting up here trying to repair my ailments. You know what I mean? And it's not good for young people. It's very best if you focus on the prevention. If it's things you don't like, if it don't taste good to you, learn how to get that together because things that's good for you don't taste good.
Everything good and everything that tastes good ain't good for you.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Because sugar is the number one killer, but it's sweet. It tastes good. Don't you know that's like a trigger of
that addiction.
Yeah. And sugar feeds cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a lot of people like, oh, things are happening because you got a sweet tooth. Sometimes we need to pull back on those things. And then I say to the bakers,
What they say, push back from the table.
yes,
Yeah.
put that fork down.
Put that fork
but I
down.
say to the bakers, take some of the sugar out. We wouldn't know the difference if you didn't use 5 pounds of sugar.
Now, see, that's one thing with bacon, though. Like, every ingredient count versus cooking, you can substitute. But, yeah, definitely some lower sugar options.
Even with bacon, with bacon, you could do a lot of different things. Like I know a young lady who make her sugar come from pineapple or either
natural sweetener.
Oh yeah, natural sweetener, or come from
certain foods that are sweet.
Yeah,
because like when you're making a pineapple, like when you're making a sweet potato pie, if you could actually use pineapple in that.
Ooh.
Because of the consistency, so it would mesh together well, and you will still get that sweetness with a little.
I'm sure that's a good taste too.
I know. I just thought of that because I like to bake. I make me a sweet
good.
potato
and
pineapple.
I never heard nobody
That'd
do
be
that
good.
before either. So
Me either.
There's a lot of people that do natural things for sugar. So good one, and that's
Agave.
Agave. That's
You
what I
guys
use.
blue agave right here, right now. So
Yeah.
So
Good
and that's
morning,
really
Miss Rosa.
good.
And it's only one ingredient, and it says agave nectar. That's it.
Agave nectar. So we just have to start exploring our options so that we can lead long, healthy lives.
Yeah, because sugar is the devil.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's white. So
That's
devil. Oh, anyway, sorry. I just had to bring that analogy. A little joke there. A little joke there.
And for our people that's white that watch our show, we mean nothing about you.
Absolutely nothing. But sugar is white. And for what I was understanding, a doctor told me stay away from all things that are white.
White, yes, white flour.
White flour, white
sugar,
rice.
White rice.
White, anything white
and
is not
doctor told
good
me
for
that
you.
too.
And it was a Caucasian doctor that told me, so I'm not trying to be facetious.
Yeah, he was funny. When my white doctor looked funny. Give me a raise up. You trying to tell me raise up?
I was gonna say it's looking a little.
You look a little short.
Yeah, thank you.
Miles is short.
Never.
Yeah, but we just got to be careful. So I think in 2026, the Rise and Grind Morning Show, we're going to start a health initiative. We already started partially this year, but we're going to really push that next year because we want our people, all people, to be healthy and know that that is something that is really close to our heart. So we want to make sure that we are getting on our health journeys with the proper diet and exercise. Because a lot of times people say diet and everybody think you can't eat. It's so many different ways to eat well.
Yeah, but definitely. It's a lot of ways. It's a lot of ways.
We can actually bring that scale out this year. I think it's in the office somewhere.
No.
We should do a challenge.
Scale back.
Oh, she did. She said y'all not using it.
Well, I got one at home. We should do put a pot of money together and do a. They did it at my brother's job.
Podcasting Biggest Loser.
Yeah. No, it would be
now,
cool.
if you do put a little incentive behind things, it do make people get up. Like, all right, I got a reason for
Wake
this.
up.
So.
But see, the hard part thing is with men, they can lose it faster than we can. For real.
Yeah.
Because they just don't eat and like, you could fast for 7 days and they lose 100 pounds.
Shut up, Lake.
Shout out to podcast audio.
I think you was supposed to be working anyway. She always wants you got a job.
She multitasking.
She is working.
Ain't no such thing as multitasking.
Shout out to having
You wish
faith
you
in
knew
people.
how.
I do know how. Don't do it because it don't happen.
Multitasking?
Yeah, there's no such thing.
I heard a lot of people say that. They said that you can't.
There's
But
no such thing.
It's called organization. So I don't think that organization is a must. You know what I mean? People want to say multitasking, but it's just that you have your task and it's more than one task done, maybe within an hour or within a certain amount of time. But it's not that you're doing all of them at the same time. But that's not.
People be trying. Lake took her schedule.
Lake said that was mine.
Oh, yeah. So
I got 11 minutes for you.
No, don't buy.
Hey, Lake. Hey, girl. I love Lake. Lake's energy is everything.
It is.
And every time I'm in the room with her, I feel inspired. Like I just want to do better.
You just want to itch, huh? Scratch. Listen, let's go.
What
to
is
the topic.
wrong with him?
Let's go to the topic of the day.
Yes,
topic
please.
of the day: should the retirement age increase or decrease? I think it should decrease.
And I do have a few videos for this.
Okay,
but we can get everybody's opinion first.
I don't care about everybody's opinion. Mine doesn't matter. Go ahead.
And then we'll go to the video. So you said,
well, I'm gonna be. I have See, this is the thing. When people think that they retire, that they are supposed to just stop everything, and that's not true. Retirement to me means that you stop working for someone else. But I believe that you do work your whole life, because the Bible tells you that if you stop doing everything, you're going to die, because we were made to work and be productive as individuals, productive, in our lives, period. So sometimes I think we have to just shift the whole mindset of work. Right. And I think retirement means more working for other people, working when you feel like you're under the gun. So I just think that's, a difference, that you need to find the thing that you're good at, that you love, and do that thing that brings you joy.
I can agree with that, because like you said, you don't ever truly stop working. You just shift the direction or the focus that you do work in, and you show up and work differently. Like you said, it's not working for somebody else, but you may be that mentor now, or that, that counselor, or whatever the case may be. So I do agree with that point. I feel like it should decrease, because I just feel like by the time people do reach retirement age, they're not actually able to enjoy it, or that's when they start getting into their maybe sicker moments or sicker years in life. Yeah, you got to enjoy
your life while you have life. And it's like, for you to say the retirement age is 60, a lot of people, 65 is a lot of people start being sick at that age. And we could get into some stories later, but I have had so many people that they wait to this golden moment that when it happens, it's going to be here, and then some of them don't even live to see the moment, because they have wasted their whole life. I'm going to put up all this money, I'm going to work hard and make all this money that they have not lived, and then they die before they get a chance to live, because they were waiting for a retirement. So
that's a good point. I definitely look at the reason why I say decrease, because I think retirement is a distraction for people. And it's an excuse. Like, I can't wait for my retirement. You know what I mean? When people be on jobs for 30 years, serving people who is not going to serve
and don't have shit to show for it,
and the people not going to support them when they
retire.
So,
It's jobs are not the way jobs used to be. No. Like when we were growing up, your parents teach you, if you work hard, do good, you're gonna, and then you'll be rewarded if you work somewhere for 30 years. They're gonna take care of you. That's how the world used to be set up before people started. People in higher positions started being selfish, and they were like, oh, forget that. Instead of them giving you your bonus, the workers the bonus, they want to keep all the money for themselves. So they make themselves these nice big fat cushions, and then the people who are working the business and making the business work, they're not giving them anything. And so I say, don't retire. I think you should just find something you love and do that.
Now, what I can say is that I don't feel like retirement should be based on age. I feel like it should be based on seniority, right? So if you are on a job for 20, 15 or so years, you may have came in younger or as a teenager. So by the time you are maybe in your 40s or 50s or before then, you can retire. I feel like it should go by maybe the seniority of what you have at your job based on like a specific age. Because if you're not at 65 yet, but you've been working, for 20 or so years, it's like I feel like that should equate.
Yeah, like me, I've been in my job for 26 years. The one lady,
see what I'm saying?
she retired and she like, oh, I'm retiring, da 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 da. And I'm not trying to be ugly, but I'm like, but you're older. I mean, you 70 something years old. I don't want to be here when I'm 70. I'm not gonna be here when I'm 70.
Exactly.
I think it is time for me to retire that job and do something else that I love. So that's what I'm in the process of doing, because jobs, you got to do what you love. You got to live your life. You got to just find you.
You do. You really do.
And that's really important.
That's really important. Let's go to the videos that Shane put together. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on Podcasting with me, Shan, and Cam. We'll be right back.
I'll say the hard things other people won't. We need to talk about raising the retirement age. I don't know why everybody's afraid of raising the retirement age. We're working, we're living longer, and we're working longer anyway. And let me be Nobody actually, retires and then goes and jumps on the hammock.
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Stop fucking the millennials and Gen Zers. We're still going through the grieving process of losing the American dream, not even being able to buy a house. Now you want to kick the can down the road and have us work till we're 75? We've been in a building from 9 to 5 since we were 4 years old. We go to school from 4 to 24. Then we thought we were going to work for 40 years, which is already exhausting enough. Now you want to kick the can down till we're 80 years old? We're working 2 jobs. Not because we're going to go buy a lake house or get a pool or go on a vacation. We're working 2 jobs just so we can afford to split rent with another adult. 30s and 40-year-olds are living with roommates because they can't afford shit, working 50 hours plus driving Uber on the weekends, and now you want us to retire later? You know what the politicians are going to do? They're starting to talk about all this shit now. They're going to wait until the final boomer actually retires. Then they're going to want to raise the retirement age so that the millennials and Gen Zs get fucked because they don't want to lose any votes from the boomer generation. So no, 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 no.
I totally agree.
And I also think I think like Uber, DoorDash, and things like that is a big distraction.
Really?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. They say that
they say you're working for yourself, but you're still working for somebody else.
Exactly.
That's true. I feel like it's just a way to make ends meet. I feel like nobody wants to do that. I feel like it's just a legit way to get money quicker.
The other day,
quicker to get, quicker to spend.
But they don't even pay you that much.
Right.
Say for instance,
if you do to tie the loose ends.
If you do these jobs, okay, you try driving Uber, Amazon Flex, all of these things, like you said, they are distractions.
Yeah.
Because they're making you think that you're being independent and you making your own schedule and all these things, but you're not. You're in the same rat race. They just changed the game up where you ain't got to punch a clock, but you are punching a clock because you have to punch a clock no matter what you're doing.
Yeah. I think people,
whether it's from your car or whether it's from it's a different type of slavery.
That's true. I feel like people do it more so for the flexibility. Like you have you have the option on when you kind of want to start and things like that. So
it is a flexible process of getting money in a quicker way to get money. However, those 67 million people, I'm pretty sure, had dreams and ambition.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think it's nothing that anybody wants to do. Like nobody wakes up and like, oh yeah, I want to drive today, right? But people know it's what they have to do, making ends meet. And I would rather somebody pick somebody up and do Uber or Lyft or whatever than be out here trying to do criminal activity to.
I don't think it's criminal. I don't think these people turn to criminal activity.
No, I'm just saying people do sometimes turn to criminal activity if they can't make ends meet. So
I just think that the American dream is a lie. Yeah. So many people everybody want to have a Maserati, everybody want to have a $4 million house and all these things. My mother still says, live below your means or within your means.
I was just about to say that.
Live below your means, which means, yes, I would love to have a 4,000 square foot house on the water and all the things like you see in the movies and on television and all the things.
But those things are rented. But go ahead.
Yeah, and some people do live on a lake house, but they inherited the lake house. It wasn't like they just, very few people can go out and just buy these things. And then a lot of times, like I have a friend, she bought a house. She hates that she bought a house now. She's like, damn, I got a mortgage for 30 years. Because I was like, well, I want to get, do a condo. She's like, girl, please. She was like, if I would have known this, I would have moved back into my old neighborhood in my mama's house, got a damn alarm system and kept it moving.
Right.
And then kept all my money and did what I wanted to do with it. So I think that we have to start planning our lives out. We don't plan. That's what it is. We just do things whimsically and just do, I want to go here, I want to go there. As an adult, as a young person, as a person, period, we have to teach people how to plan. The Bible says to write the vision down and make it plain. If you write the vision down, you're not only writing the vision down, you're looking at the vision, you're planning the vision. When you pray to God and you ask him for things, you need to be specific. If you want a bike, tell him, Lord, I want a blue bike with this type of brake system or whatever. You got to be specific. All these, you grabbing stuff out the air prayers, Lord, I need some money. Money for what? That's what he up there saying.
Right.
Money for what? What am I going to give you money for? And are you going to be responsible with the money? So we need to learn how to be more financially wise, because you have to, we all have to pay bills, but you don't always need that new outfit. We all have to get a car, but you don't need to get that $800 car note when you could have got a $400 car note. And most of the time, you're paying all interest anyway.
Yes.
You're not even paying for the car. You paying, your car is probably, if it's a $30,000 car, you are literally paying $20,000 in interest, basically, by the time you finance it.
That's what
so
they don't
people
tell you.
need to pay attention to what they're doing and get a used car.
Yes.
Go get you a $5,000 car without a car note and be happy.
Ooh, good word.
Period.
That's
I
a good
definitely
word.
feel like we do need to plan more, and I feel like people really don't get to enjoy their retirement because they aren't taught to pour into it while they're working or things like that. And I heard a lot of people say that they don't even have pensions anymore, maybe a 401k, but by the time people get to that retirement age, they don't even have much in there to live off of. So it leads them to have to get a miscellaneous job or volunteer at the school, or something like that, because we aren't planning while we're
That's why
going through
generational
life.
wealth is so important. You are supposed to plan for your children. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
plan for yourself. Very true.
You are supposed to plan for your children to have something set up, some type of nest egg. And it's like now we live in a society where people are like, I'm spending all my money, forget them kids and da-da-da-da-da. But if you really think about history, your grandparents always kind of left you something, or somebody in the family. It was always somebody that was smart enough and cared enough about the next generation to leave them something, whereas now people are just selfish. It's not that we can't afford things and we can't do these things. We don't want to because we think about ourselves and what we want to do right now in this moment.
Shout out to Beyonce. Beyonce said, my great-great-grandchildren is already rich.
And I'm sure they are.
So
I'm sure they are.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
He's like, who is that?
And even with that, so we think. You don't know what's in nobody's pocket.
You don't think that money line long like that?
No, because Jay-Z. No. What I'm saying, but what I'm saying is this. This is the problem, and I say this in society. I ain't worried about nobody else's pocket. Because at the end of the day, I don't care.
But what is a pocket?
Let me finish. Because at the end of the day, they doing their life or whatever. You need to focus on you. Don't worry about what nobody else got. About, they got this. You don't know. Because just like you don't know what they have or what they don't have, because at the end of the day, in 5 years, they could be like they broke. So you don't know. So the only thing you could do is focus on yourself. And then you go into the concert spending $1 million to go see them. So hell yeah, she rich. Y'all made her rich. So
no, that's what I
The
said.
ticket prices is crazy work. I watch it from TikTok, but
And you know what? The sad part, I don't even want to go into it, but the sad part, they don't even do the ticket prices.
really.
Yeah.
So what is it based off on the venue?
The promoter.
It's the promoter, and also now we have these bots that buy up all the tickets and they jack up the
Resell 'em.
prices.
Yeah.
But it should be some type of way that they should be. It shouldn't be like that. But people they gonna do it because supply and demand, and they have found a way to manipulate the people into doing it, because some people have bought $5,000 seats, and then some people have waited to the last minute and got it for a couple of $100.
That's true. And essentially, that's not
Because you want to be the
fair, but-
first. I want to be the first. If you in the building, you in the building.
Right.
Yeah, that's
It don't
true.
matter how much you
For
take.
me,
I
for
don't even
concerts,
go-
I never really
I don't
care.
even go to concerts for that very reason.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm in the back because I don't really record the artist. I record me singing to the artist. So as long as I'm in the building.
Can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
I wanted to see, I still want to see New Edition, okay? But
Okay.
I didn't go see him. I'll be thinking about that. I'll be having so many other real things to do in my life. So one day I was cleaning my house and I put on YouTube and the residency came on in Vegas. Man, I did the whole concert. I called my sister. I was like, hey,
we got the
I
concert at
had
home.
a good time in my living room. I didn't spend no money, and I was high off of that concert for about a week.
I can imagine. I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
love that
what
for
I'm
you.
saying is that like everything that they're seeing now, everybody puts it on social media.
Exactly.
So,
That's
so
what I
what's
see it
the
on
point?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Thank y'all, love y'all, but
TikTok terrible.
yeah, anything you can find on TikTok, somebody's gonna be streaming the things that you do have to pay for, and
Yeah.
you know it's unfortunate, but I do feel like maybe if those ticket prices were lowered, you would have less of that, right? People want to support you, but the prices is getting astronomical, because when I was going to concerts a little bit ago, they weren't no more than $100, and you had good seats. But yeah,
but then again, it goes back to the priorities. You spending all this money on an outfit, hair, makeup, and trying to look like you Beyonce, and she up there doing the things, and you sitting in the audience, and she's not ever going to see you. If I'm going to a concert, I'm wearing me some flat shoes, a cute pair of jeans, and a cute top, and that's it. And I'm not going out and trying to impress nobody, because I don't care that much.
I agree. I think keep it simple as possible is the dopest way. Good morning, Tony.
yeah, I do be knowing though for different concerts they be having like different themes, so that I get. But like you said, still shop reasonably.
Yeah, you can. That's what, honey. My thing is, you could look like $1 million and only spend 10.
That is true.
If you know how to coordinate. That's why
That is very true.
You got to coordinate.
Mushroom bill.
Okay, coordinate. Yeah,
For real, you can, and that's the thing too. People sleep on resale shops. Nowadays, you cannot find clothes anymore.
Thank you, Cal. You can.
The clothes are like paper thin. But if you go to a resale shop, you can find you some vintage stuff, and they wearing all that stuff again. So
They are.
Yes.
I say explore those options as well.
Okay. All right. We exploring options. Shout out to Valentine. Mr. Valentine, salute to the panel. I appreciate it.
Hey.
So, chat, okay. GPT. No, I'm just joking. It's easier for women to do that as far as dressing goes. Very true, Tone.
Yeah, but you have
y'all got rainbows.
But men can do it as well.
Men
Yes.
don't got no rainbow.
What I'm saying is
but y'all got the big and tall.
they have
costs
big.
more, Shandy.
The thing is, with resale shops, you just have to look. You got to take the time and look. Sometimes
True.
you may not find anything. Sometimes you will. But the best time to go to a resale shop,
Friday.
and I say this, right after Christmas and right before Christmas,
when it
because
starts to
everybody is starting to donate all that stuff. And if you get in there like at the first of the year, my mother taught me how to shop resale years
It's
ago.
some good stuff
and
in
you
there.
can find beautiful vintage stuff. I have some bad stuff, and people are like, oh my God. I'd be like, oh my God.
Okay.
And it's just about because they don't make stuff anymore. Like I said.
Yeah, one of the vivid memories I have is it was me and my grandma going to garage sales. Like we'll see big
Love
garage sales
them.
just kind of going through the neighborhood and stores. We'd be like, "Ooh, let's stop," and we'll find some good stuff that I still have to this day. Like, and it's able to wear to this day. And like you said, they had good stuff.
Yeah.
Cute purses.
Yeah, and
then-
depending on where you go, the stuff don't be bad or worn down. It's just that they don't have room for it no
Go
more.
to
and
Salvation.
estate sales.
Yeah, it's definitely estate sales.
Because you can get in there and whatever price they got, you could be like, give them an offer and they'll just take it because they got to get rid of that stuff.
See, that's
What's
your
that?
rainbow, Miles.
What?
Ross.
We don't go to Ross.
Ross got a men's section.
I hate Ross.
Man,
I won't shop at Ross.
I never,
Okay, so
I never seen no men
what do
stuff.
Ross give you? Is it like a TJ Maxx? Do you
No,
remember
it's like a
AJ
Burlington.
Wright? Do you remember AJ Wright? You remember how messy and stuff it was?
It's like that's how Ross is.
Okay.
I don't like
That's
it.
exactly how Ross
AJ
is.
Wright used to irk my nerve. Everything was just so pushed and cluttered and falling off.
I won't go to
and-
Burlington. I won't
Yeah.
go to Ross. Nowadays, I won't even go to Macy's. Macy's stuff, when I go in there, it's like junk. I'm like, oh my God, it's just like junk.
Yeah.
I would rather just.
Macy's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that I shrunk down.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is anyway.
He's Little Miles.
Okay.
I just wanna hit you on the booty.
That was actually funny.
It was kind of cute. So
Yeah,
I
just.
used to go to Salvation Army all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The one in Royal Oak, Birmingham, and the one in Livonia.
They may have some good stuff.
The one in Livonia be on slap.
Because I feel like, I don't know
Especially
why
on
I feel like they
Fridays.
get stuff first. Like the dibs on stuff first.
I mean, they don't get dibs that they just buy good clothes in those areas.
They have to get
they
back.
donated,
Yeah.
And then on Fridays they got clothes for $1.50.
With the right sticker.
Majority of the stores $1.50.
But boo, I went to the Goodwill because I just wanted to stop the other day. The Goodwill that lost their damn mind. I went in there and it was like a pair of, I want to say some pants. Say for instance, they were like $30. I'm like,
He's like, I can go to the store for this.
yeah, I might as well. If I'm pay 30, I might as well pay 60.
Ever since Goodwill started getting black people working there, they've been hiking the prices.
Right, you be like, it's a Goodwill. You're not supposed to be that high.
Right.
People who can't afford things are supposed to be able to shop there. And I was
Yeah.
just like, this is crazy.
Shout out to those
But
places.
all Goodwills is not good. All Goodwills is not good for you.
All Goodwills don't have goodwill
Okay.
There you go.
towards man.
Don't have good intent.
Nah. and a lot of times they take that stuff anyway. They take the best stuff for themselves, which is, it is what it is.
When
But,
they come through, they be like, they don't know this.
but I just really, we got a caller.
It's the
What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, what up, though? This is G. Call checking in with y'all good people.
Hey, good morning, G.
Hey, G.
Good morning. Hey, I be dealing with, I done dealt with some of them like Plato's Closets and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you can find some brand new pants, some brand new jeans, a brand new sweater or something like that, different consignment shops and everything. So that's what I do. But one thing I will say, man, you spend some money on your clothes. Like, I ain't saying like Gucci money, but quality lasts. You know what I'm saying? And most of us ain't babies and kids no more. We ain't growing no more. Like most of my clothes, shoes and stuff, I've had them for years. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I might add on to it, but that stuff still look good. And then when I don't want it no more, I can give it to somebody and I can bless somebody else with it because it does look still look good. But when I say quality, I'm talking about a pair of Levi's. Levi's is a quality jeans.
I like Plato's Closet. When I used to get stuff from there for my son because, like you said, sometimes they have brand new stuff.
For sure.
Yeah,
Brand new on it. Yeah.
Brand new polo jeans or whatever the case might be. Brand new nautical sweater.
Because that's like a consignment shop. So people, what they do is they bring their clothes there and they sell them to the store and get money for them. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's a couple in the Detroit area that I used to go to years ago. But I was gonna say I don't mess with Goodwill. For the simple fact, I have an uncle. He worked for them for like 20 some years. He was handicapped, mentally handicapped, And he worked. I'm talking about faithful. Caught the bus every day and it probably was over 20 years. Because from the time I was born, I remember him getting up, going to work every day for Goodwill Industries. And out of nowhere, they just fired him. Nothing. No retirement party. No, he has no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, luckily, he's smart with his money. Although he's mentally handicapped, he's smart with his money, so he ain't hurting. But after that, I said, man, I never deal with them people again in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's unfortunate
and we were
because
just
that's
talking
horrible.
about that, yeah.
How people nowadays, they just throw you away. They don't have any value for you or your life or your loyalty.
Yeah, and you give so much of yours each and every day, you know?
Yeah, because like,
All right, I'm going to get off and give somebody a chance to call. Somebody else a chance.
Thank you so much,
All
G.
right,
We
thank
appreciate
y'all.
you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
Yeah, and that's very hurtful, because everybody needs a job, and if he got up out of his bed to get up and
and caught the bus, people that's driving and calling off from the bed. Oh, I don't feel like it today, So it is a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Yes, when companies do let you go, when you've given, like you said, your loyalty, your time, you are there more than what you are with.
That's what I hate about my job. When my son was younger, I was like, I have to work. And the thing that I'm gonna say this to any young person, man, woman, if you have a family who will help you with your children, let them.
Yes.
Because when I was younger, I was just like, when I got divorced, I lived with my mom, and my mother had my back. But I was like, the dumbass black woman syndrome. No, dumbass black woman syndrome, the pride. I want to make it on my own. I should have stayed my ass at home. And I say that because you will be so much further along if you allow people to help you and come beside you. And my mother helped me with my son.
That's dope.
She helped me with him for real. And now when I look back, I'll be like, damn, I should have stayed at home a little longer.
He's like, if I could, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can always go home. And I think that is such a blessing to be able to say that you always got somewhere to go.
That's good. So speaking of that, do you guys feel like the retirement age should increase or decrease so that grandparents may be able to be, more available? Or
no?
Shoot, grandparents is working now. Grandparents don't have time to watch no TV.
Exactly. That's my
Carly, you in there?
What up, though?
Hey, good morning.
How we doing today, fam?
We good.
How are you?
Wonderful.
I'm doing great. So, the retirement age should definitely decrease. Now, my only thought process for it to decrease is Social Security, right? A lot of us have paid a lot of money into Social Security.
Yeah.
And I have not heard any political talk regarding Social Security in a little minute, and it may be the things that I am listening to, so you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Is Social Security still going away?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people. Social Security is gonna definitely be a thing of the past.
Well, when they started giving them, all those illegal aliens or whatever you want to call them, displaced people. Maybe I'm saying it incorrectly. They gave them all of our money, and I have a problem with that. I believe that America needs to stop always trying to help everybody else and help their own people, because like you said, like we paid into these things. We've been working hard all of our lives, and for you to tell me that it won't be no money when I get older, and I've been working all my life and paying into it, that's some bull.
Well, Cam, there's only one problem. That's not Lake.
I guess Lake is all I see. Look,
we was gonna let it rock.
Okay, y'all.
This is Jay Cherise.
I'm sorry,
like,
Jay Cherise.
Miles, it's okay, Miles. I know you're old enough. I'm not sure about the other young lady. I know Shani is not. But Miles, you remember when we used to get the Social Security statements in the mail? Like we used to get that monthly.
Well,
or was it once a month or was it once a year?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember that because I never had a job.
I do remember that.
Once a year.
I do remember that.
Okay, so you do remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why aren't we getting those? And when did that stop? I tried to go online and call to get my statement. And I promise you, they want everything plus your blood type to get it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with Miss J. Sharice, if you wanted to, you can go onto the Social Security .gov, their site, and you can sign up, make an account, and then if you put in your information, you should be able to get your award letter.
I tried that in July, and I am still not able to get it.
Oh, really? They won't let you download it?
It's not appearing.
It's like they want to send, so they wanted to send me a letter, and then I had to send something back, and then they sent me another letter. I'm like, dude, I just want to know if I got it right now. What the hell it would be like? Why is it such a secret? But I don't want to be on here for long either. But I just want to say that it should decrease. And if right now for the money that is in there, they should give everybody the opportunity to take their money out and invest it into another IRA or something to still allow it to grow.
I think since the Obama administration, Congress has forced Social Security the hell up out of here.
But what pisses me off is Congress gonna get their money.
Yeah.
So and you're not doing you sitting in the office making a decision, and I get it, but they gonna get their money. People in certain positions get their money. So why can't we get our money?
Last thought process. If the age did decrease, I believe that will give more opportunity for the youngins that's coming out of college and on these trade schools. It will give them. It will give that company more bargaining power if they decrease the age of retirement to bring on these new people.
Right.
And that's it. I'm hanging up.
All right, thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Ms.
I just think that we live in a world now that they just want to work you to death. They want you to just work. And, and it's a distraction. It's a distraction from you living. Because, you working all that time and you just getting one vacation a year. That's not nothing. What about your life every day? It's just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
And it's like, I think we've gotten retirement wrong now, to the point where we're thinking, like you said, it was how it was before. We thinking that retirement is this great thing that we just gonna be able to prop up, not do anything. But a lot of people do have to end up still going to work, still not able to make ends meet, still having to apply for assistance or different payment plans for things. And they've put in the time, they've put in the work so that they can rest, but it's not enough. I personally don't ever think that Social Security will go away, only because you got to look at those disabled veterans, right, that they have to make sure is covered, and then their children and spouses. So
I just think what's happening is it's like an iceberg. They slowly chip it away. So they're not gonna just take it away. Yeah, they just gonna keep decreasing.
For sure,
decreasing it.
I can agree
until it gets, because it's like back in the day, if you something happened to you and your child got Social Security, that Social Security check could take care of that whole household. If your children, it could pay the rent, it could do everything. Now they chipped away at it, so it's just enough. It'll give you a little help.
Heavy on just enough,
right? Yeah,
and even the increases is like, okay, this is still not feasible for the economy. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's what pissed me off when they allowed all the foreigners to come into the United States, and they, the people who were displaced, I'm not going to call them foreigners, but the people who were displaced, and then they gave them all of our money. How can you give them the money that I worked hard for, that I have paid into the system all these years, that my father, that my mother, that my grandparents, that's our money. Yeah. But then you give it all away, and they, they came and then they gave them thousands of dollars. I was seeing so many people with gold chains on, and I mean, really, I don't see them anymore. Yeah. Because when all that was going on during that period of time, we had a lot of people come to the casino, and they would be gambling that money away. Yeah. They wasn't even spending it on their family. They was coming in their shop and gambling, and I don't see them anymore.
So each and every time. Calling, you're in the air.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dorian. How are you?
Cam, first of all, our money is fiat money, right? You know what fiat money is?
Go ahead. Explain to us.
Fiat money is created out of our money's not backed.
Hold on, Dorian, are we on speaker?
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes. Much better. Thank you.
And we want to hear your voice.
Fiat money is money that's created. It's not backed by anything. So we can print as many dollars as we want. It's about how we keep the inflation down by not printing so many dollars. And so when we gave our money, we can print up as much. Think about it. How you think they came up with $1,200 a couple of times to give us back in the pandemic? Where did you think that money came from? You thought the Treasury just prints it. It's not backed by anything. We got off the gold standard 50-something, almost 60 years ago. Our money isn't backed. Our dollar isn't backed
by anything.
We sell our dollars to other countries. All right.
Now I am aware of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the whole blaming the immigrants and the illegal aliens. First of all, most people get over here? The reason why they're here is because we exploit their homeland. Honduras, Nicaragua, Venezuela, those places have been manipulated by the United States, your government in your name. And guess what? They don't care about you getting any money. We are the cheap labor. This is a scam. This is a total scam.
Mm-hmm.
And that y'all buy into. And people think, oh, well, this is our... No, this is ran by the CIA, the Wall Street, organized crime cartels, and your government. They keep us broke and sick and wanting on purpose. That's all this is about. So if, like you were saying earlier about wasting your money for artists who don't know you and don't care about you, and you're spending more and more and more, where's that money going? Where's that? We just pull it up out of the thin air. Where's this wealth in this? And we wonder what we spend so much money doing more nonsense and being consumers because that's what they train us and program us to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about this yesterday when it was just Mark and Miles on the show. We were talking about prison Carson, and it's the same thing. I get mad at my fellow Americans because at this point in 2025, literally 2026, we still are naive about what is really going on around us when it comes to the money and why you're poor, why there's the 99% and then there's the 1%. We don't act, and then we'll have these conversations and then we'll move on and think it's really about it. No, we are in an entire scam.
Yeah,
that is being used against us. Mm-hmm. And as far as your Social Security, like you said before, at some point, if they need to, they'll just print up all the money and just give it to us. What it's going to do is going to make everything else around us expensive.
Yeah, that's essentially
that's what's happening now.
That's how it was for the pandemic. Literally, it was one of those things to where we gave all of the money back. That $1,200 that we got, we gave back.
But think about it. We keep talking about we. It's not a we, it's them. It's our government. It's the feds, right? And when we had PPP loans and $1,200 checks, remember now we couldn't do anything. A lot of people who were able to get $2 or $3 million PPP loans, who were solidly legit, some of them had to pay it back, and some of them it was good, and so they hoarded that money. That was a lot of cash. Everybody's wondering why their rent went up because he could. It's called naked capitalism. If I own a bunch of apartment buildings and you can't go nowhere, and I'm charging you $800 and you are happy and lucky, well, I'm gonna charge you $1,000 next year.
When did that start, Dorian? Because that's been a thing that I've noticed that's been going on for a while.
Well,
and also they essentially try to keep it within like a certain whatever market that is in your complex would say, or whatever your condo would say that's within the market rate.
It's based off of property taxes. This is something that a lot of people don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
That the person that builds that apartment, owns that apartment, he has to actually pay a certain amount of taxes per unit.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense, yeah.
And so that is coordinated with listen, what is the whole number one thing? You buy a $4 sale for $2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we asking why things are expensive. If you could charge more for breathing the air, wouldn't you charge it?
Certain people.
Right. So why are we, this is capital. This is the system that we're victims of. Doesn't mean that we're actually all capitalists. We're victims of a system where it's called naked capitalism. We're going to make a profit. Yeah. We're into obsolescence. You buy a cell phone, you get rid of it in 2 years because the new cell phone, which is basically the same cell phone, you got to buy that.
Heavy on
because
the
they
same
want to. Yeah, because they got us trained to do that.
Mm-hmm.
When they first taught us, when the white man figured out how to sell to the Negro, that's all. Their profits triple.
Yeah,
when women were allowed to buy homes after, did you know that most women, all women in the United States were not allowed to buy homes by themselves until 1974?
Yep.
I can see that. That's why it was more two people household.
She had to be married.
Yep.
She had to be married. Now, the only way she can actually own it is if her spouse was to die, or it was she was inherited to her.
Yeah, they discriminated against women real bad.
Absolutely. So imagine, look, so that quadrupled the amount of money. Being racist and white supremacists didn't really make them much money, as opposed to really just selling and making us. And so we're still stuck in this still program of we think concerts, we pocket watch, worrying about what somebody else got. Oh, they're rich, so I should strive to be like that, or they're better than me.
And that's the part I hate more than anything, is that you're so busy looking at them. Look at you. Worry about you.
Look at you. Worry about yourself. And we don't. And listen. And if we spent a quarter of that time doing actually that, we would be so much better collectively as a people. We wouldn't be asleep at the wheel as we are now. We're in their system, spending their money, talking about it's theirs as if it's ours. It's the same story that Malcolm was telling us. Like, Massa, if it's our house, so I can't blame somebody that's been exploited and oppressed and stolen their resources, because that's what happened to us. That's how we got over here. That they come over here and then they said, well, we're giving them all our money. What? We print money out of thin air. We print it and sell it to other countries. That's what we do. It's called treasury bonds. We do all of that. So we got to stop thinking that this system is working for us, with us. No,
it ain't working for nobody.
It ain't working for nobody but the owners. But the owners.
But them. And that's what I say about this country. People always want to blame but it's not who you think it is. It's them. No, it's them people that you don't see, that they don't talk about, that exist, that run everything, that govern everything, that do everything. And when we go vote, that's just a farce to make us think that we have the power, because we don't. Because at the end of the day, it's rigged. They already know who's going to
win. Because you know what?
It's like puppets on a string.
Everybody talk about how bad Donald Trump is, or this president or that president. The worst president we ever had was George W. Bush.
That's when everything changed.
And if you really look at since 9/11, since No Child Left Behind, since Citizens United, since the whole recession and housing bubble. Remember, he gave us some money back in 2005, $600. Yeah. Remember that?
That was the start of it.
That was the start of this give back. And it actually increased the inflation. Yep. And so we sit here, we wonder, and look at his family and who they was in cahoots with, and what that was really all about. Citizens United basically saying that every politician, that's why I said like you said, it's a farce. Because we're voting for people who don't really have our interest at heart. The people at all.
But the thing is, nobody has our interest at heart, because at the end of the day, all they care about is what they can get. If you look at politics and all the people who had like that, different people, they got a $10 million home and this, that, and the other. You a public servant. How do you even, you know what I'm saying? It's just everybody just doing the wrong thing. Nobody wants to do the right thing. They just want to think about themselves.
Absolutely. And that's by design, because that's to keep us divided. And so what you have to do is get your collective, your small collective, your following, or whoever it is, your people, and y'all got to go for self. All of this trying to save the world, I can't save the world. I can save the people that I'm around if I can give them enough game.
Yeah, in your sphere of influence. And that's what I always say. I say, help the people in your sphere of influence. No, you can't change the world, but you can change where you at.
Yeah, it might be the spark. It might be the spark too of the change of the world. But we have to individually wake up. Yeah. We have to stop being consumed. We need to cancel Christmas. We need to cancel the holidays. We need to stop giving Spirit and Southwest some money, going to these places where all these people are. You wondering why they're here. You go outside those resorts and see how poor and poverty-ridden they are.
Go outside them resorts, you gonna get robbed. Because why
is that?
Because the resort, the resort, they will, Because I was at a resort and we got a flat tire. You know how you go on the resorts and then they have like a gate. And so the people in the gate was like, y'all gotta go. And I felt like we was getting set up, and I think we were. And we got outside the gate. It started getting dark. I just started praying. I'm like, Lord, and I started looking for something because the guy who was our driver, he panicked. He lost it. He was like, oh, he was speaking that language, and I was like, mm-mm. So it was about to happen? Right. And so it was a couple in the front, and they were natives, and I said of that place, and I said, what are they saying? And he told me, and I was like, ugh. So then I just prayed.
Imagine you're poor, where you're living at, and somebody from another place comes and enjoys all around it's poor all around where you at.
Mm-hmm.
You can't eat, you can't have there's nothing for you, to the point where you literally want to follow them back home, because that's where all your resources have been stolen, and they're keeping you poor when you want to kill them too. They just come vacationing in your neighborhood.
And then they have this, and then all the resorts are on these long ass roads in the back. So and like I said, he finally got the tire changed, and we got in and we were good. But when we was leaving, I saw them bushes moving. I was like, hell no. I was like, thank you, Lord, that I prayed. That's all I got to say. I was like, y'all sitting up here you better get to praying, because we got to get out of here.
Out there waiting to get you were the actual the other cartels, because that's another cartel that they were going to own those resorts.
And then they also sex trafficking. It was a whole bus full of black women, and that's what I was praying about, because I'm like, Lord, because before I left, we had got all those warnings and stuff. My mother was like, be careful, because they will, whatever, because they want to sex traffic you, because they'll find you and you gonna make them a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, they had a bus full of people.
You're gonna make them a whole lot of money, Ken.
I'm just saying, that's what they gonna do to you.
Wake up in the bath to a yellow shower.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So, all right, y'all.
Thank you for calling in. I love when he called in. That's my boy.
Go ahead, Cam. To your traffic.
Dorito.
She's like, I made him a whole lot of money.
That's crazy word.
I said we would have made them because we were sisters. They was like, but it is sad that we live in a world where people are. It's just a lie. It's just a lie. Of just everything is lie. It's all propaganda. So the only thing we can do in this life is live our lives.
I'm with Kevin. He said people will keep going, and that's the wild part.
What is that referencing?
I don't know. I thought he was talking about people like.
He might have been. I was just.
Oh, like people. Oh, well, where we were, there were no people, and I had tried to start calling a cab company. It was a cab that came, and I called him, and I had him, and they were like, they had to separate us, and I was like, we not separating. We gonna all pile in one car because you're not separating.
How many people was?
Gotcha.
It was like 13 of us.
Oh,
and they were like, we got to separate y'all. I was like, no, you need to. But then at the end, I was like, okay, y'all.
Yeah.
We got to do what we got to do. But like I said, it was God. They got the van fixed. And he was, because the guy, he was sweating. He was like, he was like going off. And I'm looking at him, his body language, like, because,
yeah, you can tell a lot about
black.
Body
we like,
yeah.
You from the hood. You like, nah. We got the nah. So God blessed us because, it's a lot of stuff going on in those countries. And we not, we trying to go have us a good time. And they thinking we got something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they like, you got more than me. So they try to get you. But it was very scary. But back to the retirement thing, I think that you should live your life. That's all I can say. Is live your life to the fullest daily, because at the end of the day, you all you got. And you only got one time to go through this life. So live your life, be good to people, and be good to people, and be fruitful. When I say be fruitful in your communities, be fruitful in your family, be fruitful in your life. Just don't be a person that you a parasite. You take. Life is all about giving.
Okay.
And as you give, you will receive. But if you don't give, you're not going to get nothing back. But don't try to take things from people.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Retirement age decreasing will help a lot of people.
And we got...
You got another video?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Video.
We'll be right back.
Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
So the full retirement age is increasing. You now have to wait until you're 67 years old. This is due to a 1983 overhaul of the Social Security program, which gradually raise the retirement age. Since 2021, the full retirement age, or FRA, has been increasing 2 months every year. So as of now, November of 2025, if you were born in 1959, you can get FRA benefits at 66 years and 10 months old. When the final increase goes into effect next year, people born in 1960 or later will hit FRA at 67 years old. Now, this seemingly slight change, 43 years in the making, might still be difficult for some, as only 4 in 10 Americans say they're on track to maintain their current lifestyle when they retire, according to Vanguard. And many Americans who want to wait until FRA to retire, they often retire early. In fact, the median retirement age is 62. And that's because many have unforeseen employment issues like being laid off or fired or becoming sick. Now, you can retire early, but again, you won't get your full retirement benefits. You'll only get a fraction of what you would be paid if you waited until you reached FRA. And you actually get paid even more if you surpass FRA and begin collecting benefits at age 70. So I know that's a lot of information. You have a lot to consider if you were born in 1960 or later and if you're thinking of retirement.
So FRA, is FRA and Social Security the same? I'm just asking.
I guess we can ask.
So here's the,
well, I guess so FRA is just full retirement age.
Oh, full retirement age.
Yeah. So you asked if FRA and what? And Social Security?
Yeah.
No, I just think the age you are, that's what determines if you're eligible for Social Security.
That's bull, because didn't the retirement age used to be 55?
I don't know.
Yeah. I believe it,
because I remember like my grandparents and stuff, they've been retired forever. I swear, like when we were kids, my grandparents was retired like and when they was in their 50s and got good pensions and good money and was chilling.
Yeah.
So I don't
they were actually able to work for a life.
So it's like now you're going to try to make us work 20 more years than they did, and they still living longer.
Yep.
I mean, because it's a lot to go down. And they don't stress.
Should none of us stress, actually. The only thing we can do at this point is make better decisions, make better choices, and plan. We have to plan our future. If we don't plan, we're going to fail. We have to write it down. We have to plan it out. If you don't know, get the information, get some wisdom. Surround yourself with people that are around your age that can give you the information and seek the information. If you don't seek the information, you're not going to learn anything and you're not going to know. So you got to find out for yourself, not what somebody said and what's a FIA. We need to figure it out on ourselves. When you get off, when we get done, look it up. We're giving you this, we're having this show to give you information because things in our world are changing. And it's about to be 2026 and we don't need to go into it blind. We need to have our eyes wide awake and we need to plan.
So you were right. So Miss Arlene, shout out to Miss Arlene. She said her dad retired at 55.
Told you.
Yeah, in 1987. Yeah. So that's crazy. So that was 55. By the time I started getting privy to things, it was 65. And then the video said it's now, 66 in 10 months, and then it'll move to 67.
And it keep on going every year. So no matter what you do, it keep raising up so you can't fucking retire.
And
Excuse me.
And no, that's
Sorry,
the
Lord.
thing.
I'm a cussing Christian, y'all.
And that's the thing. By the time I get to retirement, it's not gonna be anything for them to give.
It's just a glass ceiling that they keep wanting to move the mark. So what that shows us is that we have to invest our money in different things and don't rely on the government.
Like Bitcoin.
So you need to start your own, savings, start your own investments outside of that, because what they saying, we can't never retire. You got to make your own fortune, your own way.
That's crazy. I don't think they thought this out pretty good. Shout out to the people who we depend on. I don't think they thought this out well. If it increased every 2 months, every year, that's crazy.
If they do that, ain't nobody ever gonna be able to retire.
Nobody ever.
Because it's just gonna keep moving.
And like you said, they wait until they know that particular.
And then you're going to get penalized if you take it out early.
That particular group has passed. And like you said, if you was born at this age, this is when it's going to start the whole... It's a lot of changes.
That's crazy. But we depend on them. And these are
and
these
then
are the
they
people
wonder
that we
why
trust.
people not wanting to work now. They not wanting to go in. If something don't allow them to work out, they like, hey, I'm quitting. I'm walking off the job. I'm going to that graduation. I'm going to see my family. Like people are now realizing like the job is not the end all be all. It's not everything. It's not a safe space. So that when you do retire, exactly, right. You not looking like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta put into my pension, my 401k, whatever. You can't do that now.
The plant used to be the spot. It's not anymore. Nothing is anything anymore. Nothing.
Is the pay the same in the plant that it used to be?
They cut everything.
Like I know before, like, you know, back in the day, of course, they wasn't making as much, but even what they made was still good enough for that.
They used to get like forever benefits. They cutting that out, so you don't get forever benefits. So like when you retire, you have benefits forever.
Yeah,
you and your spouse. Now they not doing that.
Wow.
Nope.
So that's why people worked at the plant, because they was like, we don't get the benefits forever, but they cutting that out.
And paying the plant was like $40 an hour, $35 an hour.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. So
so it made
now it went up.
Even if it's still 30 or 40 an hour, inflation, the cost of living is so much higher than it was. So it's like no matter what we do, they find a way for us. Like he was saying about rent.
Rent is out this world everywhere.
It's off the chain. You could get a 2-bedroom for like $2,000.
Yeah,
like people gonna find a way, make a way. So it's better to buy a house.
Yeah,
because at least if you buy the house, you know, it's just so much.
It ain't no difference really.
I think
when you add up everything, they probably equal out to about the same.
If you got somebody in your family with a house that you can stay with, go stay with them.
Go stay with them.
Yeah,
that's what you do. Forget all that. I mean, you better make it work.
So good if you have to protect your peace. But I get what you're saying.
Honey,
like you can.
If you got to protect your peace, get a room.
There you go.
Oh, they getting on your nerves? Go get a room for the weekend, and then suck that shit up and go back
on Monday.
That part, because it's hard out here, and they make it in a way that you can't. I mean, and even with the retirement, people can have all this stuff put up, but that don't mean it's gonna be there, because if the market crashes or this, like they always.
Yeah. And I know things that you invest in, it can go, fluctuate. So yeah.
So we just,
even with Bitcoin, that fluctuates. Like you'll be up one day, down the next. It's like it's a forever changing thing. Like you said, it's nothing that's concrete. Yeah.
They laugh.
Because I wonder how money is even gonna be handled by the time I hit 65. Like, are you gonna be able to go to branches of banks? Where's money gonna be held?
No, they're shutting that down now. They're starting where everything is virtual. If you notice, everything is virtual. They want you to deposit your checks in a certain spot, and then you just do everything online.
Yeah.
They're closing all that down.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, but I do understand how it can be scary for older people who has always been used to conducting business.
People
going into the teller, filling out the deposit slip.
People think their money is in the bank is really not there. That's why they will only let you get so much out at a time.
That's true.
Yes, and that's crazy. They're like, oh, no, we only have $13,000.
But I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that, though, because I do hate going up to the ATM and there don't be nothing in there, right? And I either have to go to another one, or hopefully they have a second. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, they'll go in there and then they'll take you through the whole prompts, and then they just be like, we can't, or nothing happens, and you just be like, so is this not money in there, or they just like, transaction not completed, and you looking at the money in there, and they be saying that their things be empty. So I understand why, especially when the bank closes at 4 or 5 on a daily basis, if that, maybe earlier.
Well,
and
it's
scary. I don't really go in. So I'm like, whenever they close, the ATM always
and then
open.
they're talking about getting rid of pennies. They're talking about getting rid of currency. You got to be careful, because now everything is becoming a digital age.
Yeah.
And it's happening, and it's nothing we can really do about it.
Yeah, pennies is a thing, because my mom just went ahead and cashed hers in for actual cash, because like you said, they were getting rid of the penny. So
but then that's also a trick, because certain pennies are worth a certain amount of money. So they want you to, it's just that they just want to keep on utilizing fear tactics to try to hurt us into doing certain things, and
it happens, and we fall for it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Because then you'll give them all your pennies and they'll be like, yes, a penny is worth $1 million. And you'll be like, what?
I don't care. I'm keeping my $quarter. My $quarter.
I
feel like they're going to be worth something.
I'm keeping it all because
the $1.
Yeah. $40, you don't see them.
No, they're not worth nothing no more because they're not made out of nothing no more. They made out of
For now, I still keeping them. Still keeping them.
Still keep them.
Yeah, you never know.
You do that. I mean, they used to be worth a lot.
Yeah. My daddy bought us a bunch of them.
They used to be called silver dollars when they was actually made of silver.
That's true, Tom, because don't ask me nothing about nothing. But he said the only thing I don't like about the debit card era is it stops our kids from using their math skills as far as counting money and calculating change. It was a flex to be able to calculate in your head.
Yeah.
It was.
But do you realize that our whole generation is being dumbed down?
Yes.
They are dumbing us down to take us backward to move us forward.
Walking us down like dogs.
I was saying autocorrect was one of the first things. Once autocorrect happened.
And it's been happening throughout history. And if you look in history, they always do this. Every so many years, they dumb you down. They pull the information back. And it's starting all over because if we get the information, then they can't keep us in the cycle.
All right.
So that's why knowledge is power. Do not get rid of your old encyclopedias. Do not get rid of any of that because those have knowledge in it that they are trying to erase. And somebody is going to have a remnant of what the truth really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. It's hard.
Just like they closed all the libraries. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Hey, y'all, it's 10:30. Hey, we about to go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on Podcastic. We doing what it do with Shandy, Cam, and myself. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
Hey you all, it is Candace Page of Candace Page Photography. I am reaching out this holiday season to offer you something that is very special to me and near and dear to my heart. For years you all have supported me in many ways. For years you have supported me. You've given me ideas, you've given me a chance to blossom, you've given me a chance to shoot your events, your families, and I just want to be able to give back this holiday season. With that being said, I am offering 4 of my photos for you all to take advantage of. You'll see them at the end of this video. You get to pick which photo it is that you want. Right now we are accepting anything that you would like to give, but nothing less than $25. But these pictures are some of the pictures that are very near and dear to me. And yeah, I just want to use them to bless you this season. Get it for a family, a friend, really quick, last minute gift. Yep. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at photographybycandacepage.com and we'll be sure to follow up with you. And happy holidays, you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, then smack a bitch.
See that booty? See it? Now that's heaven over there. Ain't nothing over here for folk like us. Never underestimate what a new beginning can do for you. We're gonna get over that one day.
I suppose you already know that your mom's not getting any worse. And she's not getting any better either. I think it's time that we start considering a few options.
I'm here as a replacement. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
So how's my girl?
Still holding on. Same old, same old.
Twin, is that you?
Twin?
It really is you, huh?
What are you into now?
Life's been interesting. I've been doing contracting.
What industry?
You know, I dibble and dabble. A little real estate, some staffing. I do decent.
There's an opportunity to retire.
You told me there was no retirement in this game.
I did. But the amount of money you'd be paid, you'd never have to work another day in your life.
I got into some trouble. I may need to go away for a long time. And I need you to take care of my mother for me.
I should have never let you in this game.
You didn't have a choice. I'm my parents' child, remember?
I love you, boy. You know that, right? You gotta be strong now.
You know what I see when I look at my reflection? A shadow. Nothing real, nothing tangible. Just a shade. Shade casting darkness over anything and anyone I get close to.
I wish that I could see heaven. I wish that I could see heaven.
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rising Ground Show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
All right. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. Me, Cam, Shan, we doing our thing. We talking about should retirement age increase or decrease. I think almost everybody calls said decrease. Yeah.
Because we know how hard it is, for real.
I just want to say, I just want to say again, live your life. You have to live your life for you. I know it's a lot of us that are parents. We have parents and all the things, but we have to find balance in our lives.
Right.
Take care of yourself, and not in a selfish manner. But if you're not okay, ain't nobody else gonna be okay that you're trying to take care of. And sometimes when people are caregivers, they start they don't take time for themselves, and it makes them be, they become a little harsh. Mm-hmm. So take the time for yourself. If you need a break, take a break. And people may not agree with you taking a break, but you have to do what's best for you.
Yes.
Because if you're not here, there will be no retirement. If you, ain't here to retire.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to just make sure you take care of you. We got to do some self-care. Yes. So with this retirement, yeah.
All right. That's a special that's going down with Candace Photography, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
So you can book now $335 for the family mini sessions, December 20th and 21st, from 10 to 4. Book your slot, and you can contact photography. I'm sorry. Candace Page Photography. photography.CandacePage.com.
Yes, and she's located in Southfield, Michigan. So if you look up Photography by Candace.
Yes, Candace Page.
Candace Page. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That work looked really nice too.
Oh, she do good work.
She does good work. And
she made one of my ugliest friends look beautiful.
She has a great attitude and spirit. Yes, so you'll enjoy having a session with her.
Hey, Rich.
I feel like they gonna be worth something.
I don't know. Yeah,
I have some of those. I think I'm gonna send them to my nephew. So
you actually can go to the bank and tell them you want $2 bills.
Yeah, like 20 of them, and they'll give
I was just told when I got them never to spend them, but then.
But you got to hold on to a silver certificates.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're $5 bills and they got like red on them or something. I remember I had some at one point.
Okay, so them is official, exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes, but
when you're able to just go
so
in the
what
bank.
age do y'all feel like the retirement age should decrease to?
I think it should be 55 because I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think it should be 55.
I think it should be 50.
I think it should go back. I think they I say 55. Yeah, 50.
Because 50s, they say you start
29.
going for the change. 2 for 50.
2 for 50.
But the thing is, like I said, even if you do retire, you still need to be fruitful. Like I said, do something. It is so many things that we can do in life that will enrich our lives and the lives of others. So
that is true.
Just figure that out.
I totally agree. I'm rocking and rolling. I'm thinking about the song that's in my head called
What's in your head?
Tony, Coney, Coney, Tony.
That's crazy.
Won't you come away? Coney, Tony, Coney, Tony, walk your punk ass away.
Okay.
I made that up myself.
And we know you're not a singer,
Today.
but you are a great producer. So with that being said,
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell a little story. I got a couple of little stories. Oh, laugh now and cry later. Look, we got comedy nights here.
We gonna spin the block right back to your story.
At the Collective, we're featuring Vicky Lou and Josh Adams and Megawatts and Big Foley. December 19th, 2025 at 6 p.m. at 15400 Grand River, Detroit, Michigan. Tickets in advance is $15 and probably slightly higher at the door. You can find those tickets on Eventbrite.
All right,
so good.
that's so good.
Yes.
Another collect. Oh, okay.
Kwanzaa celebration
Yes.
at the Collective. December 26th through the 30th. It's a whole week, huh? 26th to the 30th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
A donation of $5 whole. The Collective is sponsoring 2025 Kwanzaa celebration. $25 6-day donation deal. Live music, dance, art, food. Hosted by Imani Mat.
Imani Maha.
All right, the Collective. Shout out to our people over there at the Collective, and shout out to Imani. Love her.
Good cover up.
Okay, we got Black Friday sale.
This Black Friday been gone. Shout out to Vaquita is
The
doing.
event's still going on. That's
Vaquita-
the
event is still going on.
And Vaquita doing a special called Speaking Life.
That's crazy word. I'm just trying to.
And that's January 10th in
Yeah.
2026. So look out for that.
And also,
Okay.
Reading This Life book giveaway. Free books for boys ages 3 to 7. It's a great start of Wayne County Community College. Is backed by Good Fathers Only. The location is at 22114 Telegraph Road, that's Southfield, Michigan, Saturday, December 20th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
The studio.
It's going down.
And the books are sponsored by Great Start of Wayne County. Thank you,
Yes.
Great Start, for helping us with the children.
Yeah, and I'm going to be there too. You ain't like my voice. Okay, you know what? The fuck, yeah. Listen,
Just a girl boy.
Well, circling back.
when we say, hi, my name is Miles.
I think that we have so much going on, and everybody, when you get a chance, just look at this show again and see all the wonderful things. So if you're looking for different things to do, you're looking for photographers, you're looking for a Kwanzaa celebration, go ahead and go out to the Collective. I'm quite sure it's going to be a beautiful event, and it's going to be all week long. So that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. We got to celebrate our blackness.
Yes, please celebrate our blackness.
Yeah, I agree.
And love on our black people because we need it.
Good morning, Marketing.
And also learn the different principles of Kwanzaa. That's very important for people in our culture that don't know. We have to learn. But I was saying, do we have any more commercials before I start?
No. Go ahead.
We had a lot of commercials. We had a lot of commercials. I was like, oh,
Tone just said something.
What did Tone say?
We got to specify about being fruitful. We got to specify on fruitful because some people are too fruitful and having babies in the struggle.
We're not talking
Very
about
true.
that. Fruitful. I didn't say fruitful and multiply. I didn't say fruitful and multiply. I said be fruitful. So be fruitful within yourself learn something, change something, be something, do something. Because everything starts with you.
Know
so
something.
That's what I mean. Know something when I said be fruitful. And all that getteth understanding.
Getteth?
Getteth.
Getteth?
Yes. But back to the retirement.
That's a good one.
I've known several people who were waiting to retire. You know, it was like this golden goose, like when I retire, when I retire, when I retire. They worked so hard. They saved all their money to retire.
Right.
And they died before they got a chance to retire. So that's why I have just kept emphasizing on this show to just live your life. Do what you need to do, your dreams. Stop putting off what you want to do for yourself today till tomorrow, and do it today. You know, and if you do you live your life, be happy.
Okay.
Because when you leave here, your kids and your relatives, all the money that you saved to try to make their lives better, they gonna spend it the way they gonna spend it, and they probably won't spend it the way you wanted them to spend it. So spend your own money and do some things for yourself, and you can leave them something, but do some things for yourself and make your dreams come true, because you only got one time to live this life.
Just one. I understand this. Shut up.
Very good.
Stop it. Okay, please.
Stop. He says, "Stoppeth it."
Please.
Stop it. Yeah.
Damn it.
So, okay, y'all, we going into 2026, and so now we have learned that the retirement age is going up. But since this, I think, is our last Thursday before 2026, I just want to say thank you to all of our viewers. We want to say thank you to all of you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, The Rise and Grind Morning Show, for subscribing, for liking and sharing with your friends. And we just appreciate all of our callers who have been calling in and supporting us over this last year. And we're praying that your lives are fruitful, that you will have a beautiful holiday, and know what the reason for the season is. It's not about presents, but it's about your presence with your family and the people that you love.
Yes. So tomorrow.
That was beautiful, Cam.
Yeah, that was beautiful, Cam.
Thank you.
So tomorrow probably is our last day, Cam. It's your last day.
I said this is the last Thursday. I believe is what I said for me, and I won't be here. But the Rise and Grind Morning Show will be on tomorrow.
Yes,
Friday. Tomorrow will be the last day for the season, I believe. But
I believe
Miles will let you all know that.
Yeah, that's gonna be about it. We about to regroup and do what we
good
gotta
luck with that, Toby.
Toby thinking about applying for my SSI.
Do it now.
That's what I said. It takes the process, so good luck with that.
Shout out to Toby Keith.
57 years. Is that how old you are currently, or is that what you feel like the age should be? Toby, 57 for retirement.
He 57.
He said, I'm 57. I'm ready to retire.
Okay.
Get my money.
Yeah, because that's what I said. I'm like, okay, is that the age?
I have my money.
I feel like at 57, he should be able to qualify for it.
I
think it should not be about an age, but about the year's work.
That's it.
Because it's like I've been working.
That's exactly what I said,
most people have been working since they were like 15 years old. They need to add those years to the years, and if you work 30 years, you should be able to retire.
Respectfully. Because how much more work I gotta do to prove to you, like, okay, I can rest now.
I have done what I needed to do for society. Now it's time for me to do what I need to do for myself.
CDL driver for 23 years. Yeah, Toby, tell him you done. Like, tell him it's time. You can retire.
Yeah, Toby, tell him you can retire.
Yeah.
Jay Charisse.
Yes.
And thank you, Jay Charisse, for supporting us. I think you're awesome. May you be blessed.
Jay Charisse.
Yes. Well, with that being said,
I'm sorry.
I think that we said all that we needed to say here on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Mobile DJ, 40 years. That's what's up, Toby.
Oh, that's good.
Mobile DJ.
It makes sense, DJ.
So you need to send us some of your information so we can share it. Maybe we can
get you a couple jobs. Arlene said thank you for sharing the knowledge. I subscribe on YouTube also. Thank you, Arlene.
Thank you.
Always. That's what's up, Jay Charisse. We really appreciate you.
We really do.
All right, then, y'all. We got to get out of here. Today has been a short and quick day. But we've been on for a minute, haven't we?
We've been on since 9:15.
Yeah. Okay.
The proper time.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, well, we about to get out of here. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Don't forget, tomorrow is going down.
And also one more thing.
Oh.
If you want to watch a nice little Christmas movie, go ahead and watch The Perfect Gift by Jada Jones,
Yes.
which I am a part of that cast. The Perfect Gift on all streaming platforms, Tubi in particular.
Yes, that's
It's
what's
a
up.
wonderful,
It's a great
wonderful movie.
It's a great movie. About to get out of here. Tone, don't
No
forget.
cussing is great for the family.
Definitely. Tony. Watch where you put it.
Yeah,
All right,
please do,
then.
Toby.
All right, then, Toby.
Oh, tell me where
Oh, go ahead.
do you want me to put it? Do you want me to get it right? And with that
Get
being
it right.
said, we'll see you next year. Well, I'll see you next year.
Yeah, we'll
Happy
see.
Thursday.
We'll see y'all
Happy
last
New Year.
tomorrow.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Peace.
Rise and grind. Morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause